Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second annual Cibse Uae Building Services Awards 2021, made possible by the support of our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, the awards are about to begin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon. I am Farah Naz, Chair of Cibse Uae. I am honored and delighted to open Cibse Uae's second award ceremony for 2021 and first student award. At Cibse Uae, we acknowledge and support the measures adopted by UAE's health authorities to contain COVID-19. Therefore, this is the first time we are holding a virtual award ceremony, and we truly appreciate your support. Last year, the committee was formed virtually during the pandemic, and we worked together effectively during these challenging times. As chair of Cibse Uae, my manifesto is Designing with a Purpose. As a committee, we adopted this manifesto focused on two main topics for the past year: net zero buildings and health and well-being of built environment. We had a very successful year with our first two virtual conferences and over 20 knowledge share activities, as well as very successful Women in Building Services Engineering workshops. We collaborated with Emirates Green Building Council, RIBA Gulf Chapter, Ashraf Falcon Chapter, and CIOB MENA to bring in the best and the latest best practice for both our members and non-members. Today is a very important day as we celebrate our second Cibse Uae Award ceremony for the UAE built environment and the first student design competition. As Cibse, we seek to lead, inspire, champion, and empower the built environment and the future generation. Today's award ceremony is a testimony to this cause. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, all we would request is for you to show the same level of enthusiasm and energy as if you were here in this room with us. Welcome and enjoy as we walk you through the best and the boldest in the UAE built environment. Now, I would like to introduce you to Dr. Stuart McPherson, Cibse UK President-elect, for his opening speech. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Stuart McPherson, President of Cibse, the Chartered Institution of Building Services Engineers. I'm delighted to have been asked to address you at the UAE Annual Awards 2021. At Cibse, our mission is to improve building performance in all its various aspects, and by that, improve the quality of the built environment. We want to inspire committed people from every background to join our community. This afternoon, you are recognising and celebrating the designers, contractors and manufacturers who are delivering excellence in building performance. The excellent example set by the award winners and finalists embodies the values that underpin Cibse. We seek to lead, inspire, champion and empower. The practices, projects and products showcased here demonstrate leadership in their respective areas by pushing the boundaries of performance. The example they set shows just what can be achieved and inspires others to aim high. By entering these awards, all of these firms are championing the cause of better building performance and revealing to the rest of the industry what can be done. And all of this empowers us by equipping us with the knowledge of design approaches, practices and products that will drive better building performance in the future. And speaking of the future, you are also celebrating the outstanding young engineers and graduates who are the future of the industry. Last year in the UK, I had the privilege of being asked to join the judging panel for the Cibse ASHRAE Young Engineer of the Year Award, and also to announce the winner of the first ever Cibse Apprentice of the Year competition. I was truly impressed with the standard of the entries to these awards, and I sympathised with my colleagues who had to make the almost impossible decision of selecting a winner. I reflected at the time that the not-so-young members of the industry can be reassured that with these talented, enthusiastic and dedicated young people coming through, the future of our industry is in good hands. The UAE is one of our newest regions and one of our most active, with over 360 members. In spite of the challenges of 2020, you have managed to maintain momentum. You published region-specific guidance on standards of design in Dubai for mechanical, electrical and public health installations, authored by your own technical committee to encourage good design practice. You continued to hold webinars on topics like hydronics, refrigerant safety and healthy buildings, and you have maintained strong links with the important regional organisations like the Emirates Green Building Council. I congratulate the UAE committee, led this year by Farah Naz, on your determination to keep up a programme of events as best you could in these difficult circumstances. I can empathise with Farah and how she must feel having served as a virtual chair of the region. My own presidency will go down as a virtual presidency too. The biggest regret of my time as president is the fact that during this year I haven't been able to physically meet the people who do such great work for the institution. In a non-COVID world, I may well have been in Dubai right now and able to meet you all personally. Alas, this wasn't to be, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel now, and hopefully before too long, we will be able to hold meetings and regional dinners again, while still learning the lessons of how virtual events can work alongside the physical and reduce our travel time and carbon emissions. I wish you all in the region well and hope you enjoy this year's virtual UAE Annual Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a marvellous opening speech there by Farah Naz, the chairperson of the Cibse Uae Committee and Cibse President Stuart McPherson. We would first and foremost like to thank the Cibse headquarters over in the UK, Cibse Uae Committee, producers of these regional awards, and CPI Industry, publishers of Climate Control Middle East magazine, for managing the event and making it such a huge success. My name is Laura Buckwell, and it's an absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the second annual Cibse Uae Building Services Awards. As you can see, this really is a special one as we intend to celebrate the achievements in the regional building service industry virtually. We do, of course, wish that we could have carried out this event physically with a large audience, but, however, of course, the pandemic sadly got in the way. Nevertheless, this ceremony, coming as is through a virtual platform, remains intact in its spirit, decorum and importance as a benchmark of performance in the building services industry. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute pleasure to introduce Imran Sheikh, the Vice Chair of the Cibse Uae Committee and the person behind the setup of these awards, along with the strong support from the Cibse Committee, to give the opening address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Imran Sheikh, Vice Chair of Cibse Uae. It is an absolute pleasure to welcome you to the second Cibse Uae Annual Awards and first ever Cibse Student Design Competition. Cibse Awards recognizes the people, products and projects that demonstrate technical excellence in the built environment. They are the only awards that measure actual performance rather than the design intent or performance specifications. Entries were open to all the organizations within UAE and Middle East that are responsible for design, construction, installation and operation of low energy efficient buildings. It was also opened to the manufacturers whose products demonstrate lower energy consumption or provides wellness to the human health. We received nominations in the following four main categories: Graduate of the Year, Young Engineer of the Year, Manufacturer of the Year and Consultancy of the Year. So sit back and enjoy as we celebrate the excellence in the building service industry.
Well, it's always interesting to hear the insights of the Vice Chair of the Cibse Uae Committee, who has contributed to the building service industry through a number of forums. Now, I'd also like to highlight the Cibse magazine, which is quite the voice of the industry, which over the years has given shape and context to the performance of the industry in terms of energy efficiency, water optimization, indoor air quality, data center cooling, plumbing, lighting, and various other aspects of the building service industry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to announce the winners of the second annual Cibse Uae Building Services Awards for 2021. Well, what's an award ceremony without a jury? Well, Cibse Uae has assembled a distinguished team of judges internationally and regionally, representing different points of a spectrum made up of the multifaceted building service industry. A grand total of 5 esteemed judges from Cibse HQ over in the UK and industry experts from the region have evaluated the main award submissions and spent considerable time reading, contemplating and deliberating the contents of the submissions. Now, it was an onerous task, but they stuck to their responsibility and at the end of the exertions presented the shortlisted entries and the winners. Cibse Uae wishes to thank them for their efforts, commitment, earnestness and sincerity, attributes that form the backbone of the awards exercise. To do the honours, I'd now like to call again Imran Sheikh, the Cibse Uae Vice Chairman.
Hi everyone. Like every awards, the judging process and the jury plays a key role in its success. Cibse Uae Awards was no different. This year's judging panel comprised of a mix of international and regional experts who has got numerous contributions to their name in the building service industry. Our esteemed judges include Tim Dyer, Honorary Professor, UCL London and Technical Editor at Cibse Journal; Howell Davis, Technical Director at Cibse HQ; Shahjahan Sahabdeen, MEP Manager at Wassel Group; Majid Fayyad, Technical Manager at Emirates Green Building Council; and Farhan Joratli, Project Manager at Nakil Group. Cibse Uae is truly excited with their participation and would like to thank them for their contributions. The assessment setup and the process was created to select winner based on his merit and achievement in the past year. A minimum threshold of 60% was created for each category to ensure that the shortlisted entries are of high quality and meets the submission requirements. Some of the nominations did not meet the minimum threshold requirement and thus were not shortlisted. In some of the categories, none of the entries met the minimum threshold requirement, and as such the category was disqualified altogether. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Cibse HQ and Julian Jones for being the auditor in the whole process, which executed the responsibility of preparing the whole important scoring sheet with its elaborate weightage system and also monitoring the entire evaluation process to ensure fairness and objectivity.
Hello, I'm excited to be a part of the Cibse Uae Annual Awards 2021. This awards is particularly timely as it coincides with the launch of Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan, which aims to make Dubai the world's best city to live in. The key factor I was focusing in my review are the ultimate objective of achieving urban sustainability, exceeding stakeholders' expectation, continuous improvement, lessons learned, and team collaboration.
I'm honoured to be part of the UAE Awards judging panel this year. I look for 3 areas when assessing the entries: simplicity, so that I can quickly understand the message; clarity, so that that message is not hidden in sales hype; and finally integrity, so that the facts are properly justified and evidenced. And I'm really looking forward to hearing who the winner is tonight. They're a great set of entries.
Well, thank you to our judges, and thank you to the auditor, Cibse HQ, and thank you, Imran Sheikh, Cibse Uae Vice Chair. Now, before we get into the awards categories, we'd really like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsor, Polypipe, and our regular sponsors, Troston and Hisense, for their support towards this fantastic event. Time now to take a quick look at this video from Polypipe, providing insight of their innovative drainage solution, Terrain, which provides a barrier to viruses and pathogens from entering our living and working spaces and in turn keeping us safe. That was a very insightful video, and with that, we shall begin announcing our award winners. Well, this first category is Graduate of the Year for 2021, which was closely contested, and all contestants had very high achievements associated to their name. The shortlist for this category includes the following: Sharina Kopiako, Borough Happold; Omar Darwish, Griffin Consultants; and Clifton Stefan, Manipal University, Dubai. Well, first up, we're going to announce the runners-up in the category where we actually had a tie. Our judges noted that the candidates have performed exceptionally well in their academics, worked towards research, and they see a bright future with them. So, ladies and gentlemen, the runners-up in the category of Graduate of the Year for 2021 are Omar Darwish from Griffin Consultants and Clifton Stephen from Manipal University, Dubai. Well, a huge congratulations there to our runners-up, and that brings us to the winner in this category. The judges mentioned the candidate as exceptionally talented, with numerous achievements to her name. Apart from her academic achievements, she has demonstrated all-round excellence, which made her really stand out. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the category of Graduate of the Year for 2021 is Sharina Kopiako from Borough Happold. Well, a huge congratulations there to Sharina. I'd now like to invite representatives from the company to please come forward and receive the trophy from Frederick Paye, the co-founder and commercial director of CPI Industry, and also for the acceptance speech.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel extremely honored and humbled to be receiving this award today. To be recognized for doing something you love, especially at this early stage in my career, is truly the icing on the cake. I'd like to thank a lot of people, but first of all, I'd like to thank God, without whom none of this would have been possible. To my family for their undying love and support. To all the Cibse Awards organizers, the judges, my teachers, professors, and of course, especially my team in Bureau Happold. Thank you for guiding me, training me as well as I progress into my career as an engineer. 2020 has been a challenging year for the most part, but I've been very blessed to have supportive people backing me up all the time. So thank you, this is for you, and this is because of you.
Well, the next interesting category is Young Engineer of the Year 2021. And of the entries received, 5 were shortlisted. And the shortlisted candidates are Wasim Khan, ACOM, Shamima Saqib, Arup, Anne Elizabeth Johnny, Oricon, Christian Glenn Jones, Black and White Engineering, and Ansh Singh, WSP Middle East. Well, first, it's the runners-up in the category where we once again have a tie. The judges noted the candidates have progressed quickly in their career, are ambitious, and have a positive outlook and can-do attitude to life. Ladies and gentlemen, the runners-up in the category of Young Engineer of the Year for 2021 are Christian Glenn Jones from Black and White Engineering and Ansh Singh from WSP Middle East. Congratulations to our runners-up. Well, that brings us, of course, to the winner in this category. And the judges noted that the candidate is a keen and brilliant individual who has pursued a successful route through education and employment. She has developed automated workflows and digital upskilling works, participated in the Solar Decathlon, previously won Cibse President's Prize, and actively participates in mentoring interns. And the winner of the category of Young Engineer of the Year for 2021 is Anne Elizabeth Johnny from Oricon. Well, a huge congratulations once again to Anne, and I'd now like to invite representatives from the company to please come forward to receive the trophy from Cibse Uae Chair Farah Naz, and to also say a few words.
Congratulations.
It's a great honor to be standing here accepting this award. Thank you so much, Cibse, for this. I'd just like to say thank you to all of my mentors at the university and at Oricon. Thank you for motivating me, for pushing me forward, and thank you for always letting me question stuff and not always giving me the answers. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Anne Elizabeth, and congratulations once again on winning the award. Well done. Well, moving on, the next category is Manufacturer of the Year 2021. Of the entries received, the following were shortlisted: BK Golf Modular Solutions, EcoVal, Grundfos Middle East, Kingspan Middle East, and Polypipe Middle East. Well, the judges noted the runner-up in this category explained the concept very well and supported the submission with in-house calculations. The solution is a key breakthrough to boost energy efficiency in chilled water pumping systems. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up in the category of Manufacturer of the Year for 2021 is Grundfos Middle East. Congratulations there to Grundfos Middle East. Let's now find out who our winner is. Well, the judges noted that the entry was very well supported, with many references to test data and performance criteria, just what the awards should be based on. The product addresses a real challenge in the Gulf climate and is robustly tested to show how it works. The winner in the category Manufacturer of the Year for 2021 is Polypipe Middle East. Many congratulations to Polypipe. I'd now like to invite the representatives from Polypipe to come forward to receive their trophy from the Cibse Uae Chair Farah Naz and to also deliver an acceptance speech.
Congratulations, Adam.
Thank you very much. We're very grateful and extremely proud of accepting this award from Cibse, and thank you very much to all the panel, the wider Cibse community. We very much look forward to working with you all in the future. From all at Polypipe, thank you.
Thank you and congratulations once again, Polypipe Middle East, on winning the award. Well done. Well, before we disclose the results of the much-awaited final category of the night, which is Consultancy of the Year 2021, which I know many of you are very keen to know the outcome, I'd like to invite Cibse Uae Vice Chair Imran Sheikh to shed light on an exciting university competition conducted by Cibse Uae.
Thank you, Laura. This competition is very special, as it's first of its kind multidisciplinary design competition organized by Cibse for university students. Students were required to submit their office design realizing the net zero energy target. The competition was aimed to inculcate integrated sustainable building design criteria within students, and also to motivate them to come forth with creative, innovative, fresh and technologically driven energy efficient ideas. And you know what? We were truly amazed by the quality of the submissions which come in, and I would like to take this opportunity to inform all the participating students and universities that you all are winners and keep doing the great thing which you are doing. In terms of the judging panel, it included the valuable members of our Cibse committee, which included Isaac Cooker, Chairman of Cibse Technical Committee, Ashwin Jitoon, Treasurer, Mark Lynch, Education License Officer, Prabhakaran Guna, Chairman of Cibse Yen Committee, and Nizam Ahmed, Publicity and Communication Officer. Let's see what the jury has to say about the competition.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashwin Jitoon and I am an Associate Engineer at Bureau Happer. First of all, I would like to thank all the participating universities for their effort and time spent in the preparation of the submission. All the proposals were really impressive with all the innovative and sustainable features. It was not an easy task to select the winning team, but to my opinion, all the participants are winners. Congratulations to all the participants. Thank you.
Firstly, I would like to congratulate all the participants for their submissions, as they were all thorough in addressing the key issues. It is very encouraging and refreshing to see the participants' awareness of the current challenges in our industry, especially the measures to reduce the building's dependency on the national grid, which would invariably combat CO2 emissions, and some of the innovative strategies they have put forward in their submissions to solve these issues. Finally, this gives me assurance that the future of the construction industry in the Middle East will be in good hands, as I strongly believe that the guys will be proposing energy efficient designs.
Hi there, my name is Mark Lynch and I work for Bureau Happold in Dubai. I'm also the Student Liaison Officer for Cibse Uae, and I've been very fortunate to be able to review and judge the various university submissions for the recent student design competition. I just wanted to say a massive congratulations to all those who took part. Considering the year that we've just had, this was no easy task, and it was the first of its kind in the region. I was really impressed with the level of quality produced by the students, who did a great job demonstrating a very high level knowledge and understanding of what it takes to achieve sustainability and net zero energy in the Middle East. I have to say the future is looking very bright, and I look forward to announcing the winners over the next number of weeks. Take care and keep up the good work. I'm truly inspired.
Hello everyone, this is Nizam Ahmed from the Cibse Uae committee. It's been my absolute pleasure in judging the student design competition, and I must say that the entries are at par with the professional work that would go into such a project. This is shown by the efforts in the videos, in the presentations and in the reports. Lastly, I would like to wish all the students the very best of luck, and and thank you.
Hi all, myself Prabhakaran. I'm one of the jury for the Cibse Student Design Competition. I'm really glad to review all the submissions made by these students from different universities. The details, the amount of details provided and the research work done by the students were really amazing, and I wish all the very best to all the participants, not only for this competition but also to land in a successful career. I would also like to thank Cibse for considering me of the jury for the student design competition. Thank you.
Well, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Imran, for giving us an insight into such a wonderful competition organised to promote the building services industry in the universities and give students an excellent platform to showcase their skills. Well, I have now got the results from the competition based on the judges' assessment, and this one is extra special, as we have prizes for both the winners and runners-up. The winner gets prize money of 5,000 dirhams, and the runner-up gets 2,000 dirhams worth of prize money. In addition, winners and runner-up teams will be contacted for the opportunity to present in Cibse events. 4 universities were selected as the finalists, which best met the scope of work and submission criteria. The universities are BIT Pelani, Dubai; Curtin University, Dubai; Heriot Watt University, Dubai; and Manipal University, Dubai. The runner-up university in this category provided a holistic approach to the design considerations of both active and passive sustainable design measures of both the architecture and engineering systems. The level of detail was highly impressive and involved the use of industry-standard software to determine the energy performance of the sustainable measures implemented. So, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up for the Cibse Students Design Competition 2021 is Heriot Watt University, Dubai. Many congratulations to Heriot Watt University, Dubai. Heriot Watt, please do come forward to receive the trophy from Cibse Uae Chair Farah Naz and to say a few words.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Cibse Uae, for appreciating our efforts and most importantly for organizing this competition. Team Heriot Watt University Dubai has truly experienced how it's to work with different disciplines and see how different ideas come to life through a building that could truly create an impact in the future built environment. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our faculty team, Professor Hassam, Professor Lindsay, Professor Harpreet and Professor Shamil for their constant support and guidance throughout this competition. This achievement is truly impossible without the efforts and contribution of the 21 members and the subgroup representatives, Shravan, Sharat, Irshad, Nathan, Ariman, and Ibrahim, from Architectural Engineering and Architectural Program. Truly, I appreciate all your efforts and contribution in making Wahdat a huge success. Coordinating and working together online has truly been a challenge, but more than a challenge, it was an experience where we learned and discovered. Thank you, Cibse Uae, once again.
Well, thank you and congratulations once again to Heriot Watt University, Dubai, on being runners-up for 2021. Well done. And of course, you get 2,000 dirhams. Well, the winning university submission was defined by the judges as very impressive and very well thought through, which covered all the aspects of submission. It included detailed analysis and proposals. The time saved with modular construction was well presented in the form of programme of work. The section on post-COVID was remarkably interesting and emphasised on occupancy wellness, which was a strong focus in the submission. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winning team for the Cibse Students Design Competition 2021 is Beyond Zero team from Manipal University, Dubai. A huge congratulations once again with representatives from Beyond Zero team at Manipal University. Please come forward to receive their trophy from Cibse Uae Chair Farah Naz and to please do say a few words.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this award. We are delighted to receive it, and I would like to thank especially for all of our professors and mentors who have supported and guided us throughout the project. And thank you for the Cibse committee and the jury for selecting our project.
Hello, I'm Dr. Bhakti, Deputy Chairperson of School of Design and Architecture. at the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai campus. We thank the Cibse Uae for giving this platform for students to work on the concept of net zero. What worked best for our team was the multidisciplinary background of the students and all the research that we put in to understand the concept of net zero. The strategies involved more of the passive design and looking at the regional design style of the UAE. We will continue this research to know more about the net zero office building, COVID and post-COVID concept. Thank you again.
Hello everyone. We are delighted to present our proposal for the Net Zero Office Building UAE. The journey began with the research on the concept of net zero, which included case studies around the world to understand the best practices. The site was selected considering the guidelines specified by LEED and Al-Safat, which focused on available infrastructure, proximity to amenities, easy mode of commute, and which has a strong sense of context. The design concept is inspired by the vernacular and contemporary architecture of the region, adopting passive strategies such as opening the building to north-south direction and introducing the courtyard element for taking advantage of the wind direction. The proposed design is the result of repetitive analysis and iterations to achieve a passive design, such as the orientation and the massing, which helps reduce the internal heat gain and increase the air circulation around the building. The proposed modular construct uses materials such as EFIS by Master Builders, FRP panels, CH glass by Saint-Gobain, and lightweight concrete blocks. To help improve the thermal and acoustic comfort, we propose the use of VRF system. The interior spaces demonstrates an open floor plan concept to incorporate the latest trends of startup companies and rotating offices, which are popular in COVID and post-COVID scenarios. In terms of energy consumption, the building receives 332 megawatt-hour per annum from 380 solar panels, while consuming only 313 megawatt-hour per annum, hence achieving not just a net zero energy, but a net plus energy building. Our project complies with the guidelines proposed in LEED Platinum and Dubai Al Safat. Some of the innovative strategies involved in light of the pandemic includes smart technologies enabling touchless user interface, UV disinfection, porous materials for interior finishes. We will now end with a quick visual of the office building, and I take this opportunity to thank all our mentors for their guidance and helping us achieve this goal. Thank you.
Well, this brings us to the much-awaited final awards category of the Cibse Uae Building Services Awards 2021, which is Consultancy of the Year 2021. And the shortlist for this year comprised of some great submissions, which showcase some of the exciting work carried out in the region. The shortlist in this category are AECOM, Oricon, Black and White Engineering, Buro Happold, Light Touch PLD, WME, and WSP Middle East. First, the runner-up. The runner-up consultancy was noted by judges as a refresher of an entry, carrying out work on some of the exceptional projects in the region with a strong emphasis on lessons learned and having a strong link with local universities and industry events. And the runner-up in the iconic category of Consultancy of the Year 2021 is WME. Many congratulations to WME. So the wait is finally over. It's time to announce the winner of the Consultancy of the Year for 2021. The judges defined the winning submission as well presented and praised it for the work carried out for the Route 2020 project, which had a large focus on the use of innovative technologies, inspiration from nature, and Dubai's vision for the future to improve on the performance and user experience of passengers using the metro. And the winner of the iconic category Consultancy of the Year 2021 is WSP Middle East. A huge congratulations there to WSP Middle East. I'd now like to invite representatives from WSP Middle East to come forward to receive their trophy from Adam Smith, the Managing Director of Polypipe Middle East, and to say a few words.
Congratulations.
So the first thank you I'd like to do is for Cibse Uae, not only for this award, but for continuing to put on events like this, celebrating the industry's successes and achievements in the year. On a personal note, I'm very grateful for accepting this award on behalf of WSP. Just looking at the strength of the competitors, it's been a really good year for us. The next one, I'd like to thank Isaac and the marketing team at WSP for actually putting all this together and bringing the award together. And also a big shout out to the Metro Route 2020 team. That's the project we used for our nomination, and it's a very proud moment for me to receive this. And finally, I'd like to thank the WSP Building Services wider team for continuing to get over the line and work on iconic projects throughout the year in 2020 and onto 2021. From the supervision team, who continued during the height of the pandemic, day in, day out to attend sites, and also to our design team, who continued to work from home during a challenging time, particularly during homeschooling, which I think we all thought was very tough. So thank you and well done.
And with that, we conclude the presentation of the awards, and this is where I sign off. I really have thoroughly enjoyed being your MC today, made doubly special considering it is the first Cibse Uae virtual award ceremony. It's been a magnificent event, and it's going to become even better now as we have the inimitable Farah Naz, the chair of Cibse Uae, for the closing words for the winners of the Cibse Uae Building Services Awards for 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic evening. Hope you had a fabulous time. Big congratulations to all the winners, runners-up, and finalists. Thank you all for participating and sharing your fabulous contribution. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Cibse Uae Committee, Cibse Uae, and subcommittees, all our esteemed judges, Team Dwyer, Honorary Professor, UCL London and Technical Editor, Cibse Journal, Howell Davis, Technical Director, Cibse HQ, Majid Fayyad, Technical Manager, Emirates Green Building Council, Shahjahan Shahabadin, MEP Manager, Al Wasil Group, Farhan Juratali, Project Manager, Nahil, for their valuable time and contribution. Our main sponsor, Polypipe, regular sponsor, Henson and Truston. Our media partner, CPI Industry. Cibse President, Dr. Stuart McPherson, Cibse HQ for acting as a third-party auditor, especially Julian Joan and Roizen Sweeney, and special thanks to our Vice Chair, Imran Sheikh, Education Liaison Officer, Mark Lynch, Honorary Secretary, Izora Conley, and Cibse Uae member, Nizam Ahmed. Finally, thank you to all our industry supporters, collaborators, universities, and guests for joining us tonight. At Cibse Uae, we look forward to seeing you next year. Thank you and have a great evening.
That was right.
Yeah. Judges noticed that. Sorry. Stop. Brings us. Okay, fine. Okay, ready? Yeah, ACOM, ORACOM.
Okay, not so stiff. Let the legs go.
I'd just like to say thank you to
a long, hard work. I'm sorry. I just haven't prepared a lot.
Create an image.
The solution is a key breakthrough